fix the stash. Stash look good. How's you cutting today, boys? We're going to be doing a little bit of work on the ramp. So what you guys just heard was the factory exhaust besides just a delete pipe into it. She's 2019 2500. I made a few drives with her over the winter there, minus 30, minus 40, and she didn't like it too much, and I got the dreaded countdown because I froze the def system. Now, I put it in for emergency services and got it deleted. I got 120 over on the engine, and I got a trans tune to go with it. So I went and picked up a full 5-inch exhaust. It's a Mel's Manufacturing 2019 5-inch downpipe back complete exhaust, and there is the part number. So my plan of attack here is starting to take it apart from the back, working our way to the front, and then when we go put it back on, let's start from the front and work all the way back. So without further ado, let's head back there and dive in. So when you come underneath, I already got the spare tire removed. Let's go ahead and remove this heat shield. So it's a 10mm bolt, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 behind. Alright, so the ones behind here, you can see one there, and you can see the second one over here. And there she was. Alright, so next up, we're gonna have this clamp right here. It's gonna be a 15mm long socket. So with that bolt loose, let's go ahead, squirt this with a little bit of lubricant, and then grab yourself a pry bar and pry your bushing off. Give it a little wiggle and pull. Yeah. So up here we're gonna have 3 connections. We got 1, 2, 3 here. So I'm gonna go ahead, remove this one so I can take off that section. So on this side we have 2 exhaust hangers. We got 1 here and 1 over here. Let's go ahead and spray them and pry them off. Alright, with that section removed, let's come up here, let's get rid of this clamp and haul this piece out. Come up to the front here, spray some more lubricant. I'm going to go ahead and take this bushing right off. Alright, so next up is going to be disconnecting the exhaust from our flex pipes. Let's go ahead, take this one is a 13mm, so I grabbed a 13mm wrench because my socket's not deep enough for that. Let's go ahead and take her off. With that V-bang clamp removed, let's go ahead and take off our 2 final bushings down here. Alright, so this hanger is being a bit of a pain because it has to come this way, but I am stopped by my flex pipe and I tried dropping it, moving it, and doing everything, and I can't really get it. So I found 2 little bolts here, one here and one over right here. So let's go ahead and get those 2 bolts out so this exhaust hanger can just slide straight back. So the removal of exhaust is the hardest part. Now is the install, the fun part. So let's go ahead, dive right in, starting with the front piece. Alright, so this kit does come with 5 exhaust clamps, but the only thing that you will have to reuse is your factory V-clamp. So don't lose any of the hardware. Alright, stick your V-bang clamp. Let's just throw it over for right now. Now, at the same time as putting this in position, we're going to want to fish this exhaust hanger up through that hole. Come up here, line this up. You're putting your V-bang clamp on, just feel around, make sure everything is seated in place. Alright, so this kit comes with 2 different pieces. Comes with a 30 inch and a 20 inch. I am a crew cab short box, so I'm gonna go with the 20 inch, but if you're like a mega cab short box, you're gonna go with the 30 inch pipe. Install your clamp. Don't forget these are directional. One side is a little bit bigger than the other. Just throw that on there. Take your 20 inch piece and put on. Just like that. We're going to come back and snug all these up after. I just want to get my right angles on the over the axle. Alright, so we're going to have another joiner here. This again is the small side is what we're doing. So put the joiner on. Alright, so this piece doesn't have a direction. Both ends are big ends on this guy. This is where a muffler would go if you had one. So let's go ahead and slip that on. Alright, so now comes the piece that comes over the axle. So we're just gonna fish that over the axle a little bit there. Okay, don't forget to put your clamp on. Now this clamp is reversed compared to the other ones. We do have a few exhaust hangers here now that we're gonna slip this one into as well. Hang that one in. And let's use it. Let's go ahead and slap these together. So what I'm going to do is haul this joint back out, and I'm going to mark it every about a ½ inch or so I know how much overlap, because these have to be extended a little bit. They're not completely retracted in. Alright, so I kind of went through a little bit. So now I'm at 2 inches here, so let's put this guy back in. I'm at about 1.5 inches here. I am at about 2 3/4 here. We're pretty close to our airbag here with only like a finger width to spare. So I'm going to push my exhaust back a little bit at about 2 1/4. Time for the tailpipe. So again, this is a small end. Put that on up. Now let's go and slide this guy in. Flip our exhaust clamp over. We're gonna push it all the way in as much as we can. Find an okay exhaust angle here. I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's go ahead and snug her up. Now, the exhaust does sit a little bit back more and it's tilted down. That's for a little upcoming video, a little surprise I got for you guys. Now, I'm not sure about the heat shield, if that's gonna fit. Sure, you could get the spare tire back there. You could get it in. I don't know about the heat shield. You might be a little tight there. Let's go take it for a few rips and see how she sounds. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.